Hey, what's up, everybody? Listen, this is just going to be a quick, my lives don't be long. When I sit down and record, then they end up being long. But, I was just sitting there thinking today, like, what has happened in just a few short years? I mean, when you really look at what is taking place, I mean, honestly, now I know everybody want to escape. You want to think about something else. You don't want to think about what's going on. I get that. I totally get it. But sometimes you got to sit back and just wonder what in the happened. I mean, when I think about the way people see relationships now, it's like I don't even know how to describe relationships. Like if you're trying to get into a relationship, and this is now I understand people that's in relationships, you got your one, you got your thing. But when you're single, like I'm single, and I really don't understand the whole process for getting into a relationship now because it's totally different. It's totally different. The relationship thing has changed. Then when you start thinking about the culture of what people see as being morally and ethically right, that's changed. You know, the way people used to look at things on TV, the way people used to actually look and perceive other people, all that's changed. And I know everybody's saying 2020 was a bad year. We need 2020 to go. But then sometimes I start to wonder, like, dang, are we really taking anything new into 2021? Well, yeah, we need 2020 to go. But are we taking anything new into 2021? That's what I try to figure out. Like, what are we really taking into 2021? Because, you know, I look at TV shows now. Now, don't get me wrong, I like TV shows and movies and all that type stuff. But when I see movies like Supernatural and I like the one, dang it, Orlando played it. He played what was it, Keezy? Antsy. When I watch that movie, like movies now, God is the enemy now in movies. It's like that's how they make movies. God is now the enemy. You know, it's like they're giving more credit to Satan than they are to God. That's what I'm saying. It's like this whole world, everything is like I don't even know how to describe it. I really don't know how to describe it. I mean, even when you think about music, you think about hip hop, and don't get me wrong, I love music. I love all genres of music. But my thing is, when you look at what hip hop started as and where hip hop is now, when you look at what groups like Salt and Pepper, Run DMC, LL Cool J, Cool Mo D, Biz Markie, you know, when you look at what those groups wanted to create and where they wanted the hip hop and rap market to go, to me now, just my opinion, I feel like it took a total side swipe somewhere. I mean, it's just totally took a side swipe. Because rap music now, first of all, there's no originality in hip hop or rap music at all. And everybody's talking about fighting, killing, and sex. That's pretty much it. Before, yes, we had Too Short, we had NWA. You know what I'm saying? So we had rappers like that brought that hardcore style, even Digital Underground. But the thing about them is, yes, they may have had hardcore rap music, the Ghetto Boys, Willie D, and them. But the thing about it is, their music also brought a street education value to the market. So it wasn't just, women are this and, killing, shooting, fighting, and sexual type songs. It was something a little more to it. They brought an educational aspect to it as well. So there was sort of a balance. But it was also like they had this sort of unwritten code of sort of a limit to go to. But now it just seems like the more raunchy and dirty and explicit it is, the more praise it gets. TV shows, the more hood, the more violence it gets all the praises. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like everything is just so mixed up. And it's like sometimes it's just, I know these seem like random thoughts, but it's just something that was on my mind. I'm just trying to clear these thoughts in my head. But it just seems like a lot of things today is like there's no moral and really ethical value to it. It's just pretty much people saying and doing whatever. And I go back to music, it's like you don't have to have the musical skill set that you used to have. Before, in order to get into the music industry, you had to be able to produce an album. An album. Okay? I'm talking about anywhere from 8 to 10 songs, sometimes 14, 15 songs. Now, all you got to do is a single. You do one single, you're good. So I don't think the work ethic is there. But getting back to my point, I need to discuss that later on. My thing is this. We're getting ready to leave 2020. We're getting ready to hop right into 2021 in a week. And I'm just sitting here wondering, what are we taking better into 2021? And so I know a lot of people are going to say, well, Trump is out of office. Listen, I don't even know what to say to that. Personally, he never should have been in there. But I'm glad he's not going to be in office going 2021. I don't know. The man don't look like he want to leave. But the thing about it is, what are we taking better into 2021 from 2020? I guess that's my point I'm trying to get to. Like, what is it that we're taking that's going to make a difference in 2021? And I'm trying to understand that. I'm trying to look and see, what is it we're taking better into 2021? Because it's got to be something better than, Cardi B songs WAP. It's got to be something better than, the drama filled wives of this and, the men out here people fighting over PS5s. And, it just seems like the closer we get to the end of 2020, the more violent this world becomes. Have y'all seen the stuff that's going on? I mean, like the lady who tried to kill her baby on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And racism is just all out right now. It's like there's just no boundaries. Movements aren't really movements, they're more awareness things, but a lot of the movements are really marketing ploys to sell their merchandise, t-shirts, cups, and all that type stuff. So it's just like, what are we actually taking better into 2021? That's what I'm trying to understand. And I know that a lot of people, are going to make New Year's resolutions and all that. But I think about it, and yes, and from my last video, a lot of people came at me because I spoke up about Black people. I'm sorry, that's just me. I'm Black, okay? So I'm always going to represent my people. You know what I'm saying? So, as a Black community, what are we taking? As a country, what are we taking? As a people, what are we taking into 2021 that's going to define us and say, we're not going to be 2020. 2020 is not going to happen again. And a lot of people, it kind of hurts my stomach to get into their names. Like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have already been called People of the Year, and I don't understand why. For the life of me, I don't get why. Which brings me to my other point, achievements. It used to be a time that when you set out to achieve something, there was a standard. You know what I'm saying? There was a standard you had to meet, and there was a bar, a high bar. You know what I'm saying? So each level of a bar gave you another level of achievement. But nowadays, the bar is set so low. You know what I'm saying? It's just set so low that it's like, I don't know. So basically, that's my question. And if y'all don't like me talking about Kamala Harris, oh well, because I'm not a fan of hers at all. Or Joe Biden. Anybody in government. But the thing about it is this. What are we taking better into 2021? What are you taking better into 2021? I'm trying to understand what is it that can make things better. So I'm trying to get a grasp of what are we seeing as people that was wrong in 2020, but we're going to take better in 2021. Because we can't just say changing from 2020 to 2021 is going to make a difference. It's going to make You know what I'm saying? It's not automatically at 12:01 midnight, January 1st, boom, everything in the world changes. The world is better. It's not going to work like that. It's going to take people to do that. So that was my little rant for the night, man. Y'all check this video out. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and don't forget tomorrow, actually, I am going to be doing a show with Angelique. And yes, it's gonna a lot y'all can learn about Angelique, man. She's a good person, and I'm gonna get Melissa back on as well. But tomorrow I'm gonna be doing a show with Angelique, so I'm looking forward for y'all being able to hear that show. So I have more details once we've done the show. So thank y'all for checking it out, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget, every Friday, new episodes of the Simply Straight Talk Show drops. So y'all check that out. And don't forget, Demi Holly has a book for Black women that is called Global Etiquette for Black Women. So you guys check it out, and I'll do it. I might do it today or tomorrow morning, but I definitely put her little link in the box. So women, y'all check that out. All right. Thank you for tuning in, and I will definitely catch y'all next time.